tried this before I met you. Here we go into the wildness unknown. You seem to shift what I thought that I knew. Kaleidoscope, both of us changing our pattern with every spin. Kaleidoscope, glass bits and pieces from planets that I've never been. I am fixated on every new shape you're making. Turn brass ring, here I am aiming to please. Comets and asteroid blues cross between us. Fall, summer, spring, steady and bleak, wintering. You are a lantern to me in the stardust. Kaleidoscope, both of us changing our pattern with every spin. Oh, kaleidoscope, glass bits and pieces from planets that I've never been. I'm fixated on every new shape you're making.
Hello. Hello, hello. Hi, Toby. Hi, Emily. Hey, Rocky. Hey, Rivery. Thank you for joining. Gonna be super chilled again tonight, guys. Sunday. I didn't get in till like super, super late. How are you all? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Gonna be tea and cozy. How's all your Sundays going? Hey, Hammy. Sunday fun stream. Maybe you should go to one of the saves, actually. Not really keep fun. I have made a list of things I need to do this week. I'm definitely gonna record. I must get back into it. It's so easy to let it slip. And I'm sure we need to figure out what Eve's gonna do. So today we have to set up our summer holidays. We've still got to do summer, autumn and winter in the calendar. And I want to add some more days. I want to do a gardening day. And then maybe like a friend catch-up day. They don't need to be days off work. It just would make my Sims kind of venture out, go get coffee, meet up with friends and do things like that. So we did these and I did put them up. You want Eve to be a single mom? I think she will be for a while. Yeah, I think it will be for a while. Her and Owen they're like soulmates and they get on really, really, really well. But just watching Rhea the other day, they're very different to that. There's no random proposals or anything, she says. Until I play with them this week and they actually do that. But I don't know. I love Eve the way that she is. I quite like that she has a good friendship with Owen. I think he's coming round as well. But I don't know. I don't know if they'll get together. We'll see. So we have today the pancakes and the BFFs. Which one would you like? Which one should we do first? I want to give the pancakes a baby too. I want them to have a baby. I think the pancakes are misunderstood, especially Eliza. And the BFFs, I think, I don't know. I might split them up. I don't know. What, should we start with? Should we start with the pancakes? Let's do them first. Pancakes. Poor Bob and Eliza. Have they ever been happy? It seems there's nothing one can do to please the other. Just what is keeping this couple together, or conversely, what is the spark that will finally drive them apart? I don't know. I think they need a baby. I quite like him too, Bob Pancakes. And I like Eliza. I'm not going to change them super much, as I say, because it's easier for you guys when you grab them off the gallery if we don't fully CC them, but... Look, first off, we need to sort out his eyebrows. Are you going to have a go at modding, Toby, to get your football game? I don't think there's anyone you can commission either, is there? I don't know how difficult it would be to make something like that. I don't know how modders do it, to be honest. I really don't. He looks better already. Is there animations for that? Ooh. Oh no, doesn't suit you, Bomb. I need to get some more male hairs, actually. I wish I could be so talented. Yeah, there's so many things, but it's a lot of work. I love your dedication to this new project. Maybe there's a class we can do. I don't hate his eyes. Or his nose. I've never actually looked at Blender. Should do one day, maybe. Little baby ear. I think this is the cheek problem. Look. Oh, maybe he just put layers. Oh, not those ears. I didn't know about them. See, these are things, look, that I should take out of my game because I'm never going to use them. But I don't. What's making his ears so small? No, I won't keep them. He's got like little diddy ears. He's got quite a good jawline, hasn't he, Bob Pancakes? Who knew? Maybe do his nose. Currently on a sim burnout up the game, and that's it. I think there's a couple of us going through that at the moment. I will admit, when I do update, sometimes I just feel a little bit like, because it takes me a whole day to update. I don't know about you guys, because I sit and check and then I double check and then I check it again. And I do get like that. Some days I just I just mess around in like my save files, kind of a bit like this really. And I as I say, I need to get back into recording because I've got even stuff that I want to do, and I want to do skylines. And then I think to myself, should I just go live with them and kind of get out of the rut that I'm in where I go in with them? And then after Ria's behavior, there's not a chance that I'm going to be going live because they're just misbehaving too much. But it might be quite fun. If I don't record Eve and that this week, then I'll go live with them just to get them out of that funk. I'm actually thinking Bob Pancakes is a bit of a hottie. The lives and the madness. I think I went live with Skylines once and you all convinced me to have babies and it turned into twins. So I don't know if I'll be doing that again. That's my chill. But as I say, I mean, I don't think I've been live with Eve with you. Have I? I don't think we've done a live with Eve. If all the saves, I really didn't expect Ria to be the one that stressed me out. Where did I put that? Yeah. I'm quite liking Bob Pancakes. So you guys. I don't like to super change them up, like really like go over the top with them, because I like to see them in the game and go, oh, that's Bob Pancakes. But Toby's Joy of Life is unlike any other Joy of Life I've ever watched, and I love it. I like Hazel, but we've had a big discussion. It's like when Toby did that poll for who she should be with. I think I kind of feel for her like I do with Eve. She shouldn't really be with anyone. I would love her to kind of sort herself out and take some time and have some fun. Do you know what I'd like to see Hazel do, Toby? I'd like her to like go out with Mila a bit more and find herself a little bit and get that spark from someone when she's out. Oh, good. She deserves so much more. I agree. She's just trying to find her way. What colour did he have on before? His top was like beige, wasn't it? And his trousers were green. Yeah, having just, you know, she's pregnant again. And I just think it would be like super fun for her to have like a single stage. get a bakery up and running and I think those cargo pants were the best ones that we have for EA. As I say, I really don't want to put too much CC on them. Maybe he can have some jeans. Do we actually have any now? Oh, by the way, is anyone else fed up with this great big pop-up that keeps coming up with this Bridgerton stuff on it? And there's no quest for it. We just have to log in. Yeah, just let it go. Just let it go. I'm so fed up with that Bridgerton pop-up. I'm hoping thematically comes up with something to block it, because I don't want to see it every time I log in. Ooh, where did I get them from? Maybe beige, no, green. Yeah, that's cool. And we'll change his socks. Why has he got this ring on? Look. Why has he got this on? Bob's got some... I like them. Let's find an EA ring. Not the only wedding ring they have. Oh, that one's better. There we go. He said... I like it. Right, let's check he's not got any who's anywhere. Formal. Never looked at EA formal wear, to be honest. Well, I tell a lie. I normally tend to just do this one. I don't think we have enough formal places to go. And I was talking to Toby as well today. When we've done these makeovers, I think we should go in, give them all jobs. Maybe make some clubs and all just like regular EA stuff, so you don't have to mod everything. I'm not a hater of that. He's still Bob. Yeah. I like it. As I say, I did once go in and do like really big makeovers on them all, and then I couldn't figure out. I saw them in the world, and I was like, who is that? He's looking really good. I quite like his red dressing gown. I think there's a poster somewhere of him in his dressing gown, right?
My skin likes your skin. Your scent.
We'll change this shirt.
Hope you'll leave some behind whenever you go. Your hand seeks my hand. No, you'll leave me a mess. But I hope for the
Bob 2.0, yeah. Oh, this. What's going on here? Where's this from? You can have Biker Bob.
what is right in front, or is there something else that you need? 'Cause you might just lead me on.
Bob 2026.
Please don't take me.
I'd like to get him a restaurant too. I can see this turning into like a forever save, if I'm honest with you, because I was in today thinking, oh, I've got those builds from, do you remember I did that Willow Creek lot thing? And I keep meaning to do Oasis Springs because I found some really nice Oasis Springs lots. So maybe we could do that. Not put any residential into rentals in. Bob pancakes, all you can eat. I'd love him to have a pancake shop. Just like do a restaurant, like a diner, Bob's Diner. But would it be in Willow Creek? I think it would. And then I'm trying to think where I could put it.
You know you can have it, but you're not holding space. Not for me, not even a drawer. Please don't take me too far.
And I can imagine Eliza being like the hostess, but not really enjoying it. But as I say, I really want these two to get on. And oh, look, Bob's looking pretty fine. Maybe we need a belly mask on him. I don't think he's got fitness. Has he? He should have a restaurant, right? Should we get him a restaurant? We're going into a whole new level now with this, what was turning into. But saying that, I would like them all to have, I think Bella is a secret agent, isn't she? And Mortimer is a writer, but I think they'd be a little bit further up the tree. He does need more roles. But I don't know if Eliza's got a job. Do you guys remember? Yeah, a teacher. Trying to think what other jobs we've got, but yeah, I think a teacher or a paralegal, maybe something like that. Or maybe she's like a politician and she's gonna run for mayor. And Bob makes pancake buffets for all the events. It would be so cool, right? But we're definitely going to get him a restaurant. We need to think where we can put a restaurant. Maybe on the trying to think. And the way that this is going like these, I might do a few more of these chill streams because it is nice just to sit and chat to you and not just be like constantly looking at my screen wondering what my Sims are doing. Mind you, that makes no difference, does it, recently? Hey, Simsy love. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Sunday. As I say, if I start playing this, I'll probably CC clothe them all and everything, but for now, I kind of like Bob. I'm not gonna lie. I'm liking this Bob 2.0. Even when I'm paying attention recently, Rivery, they're all at it. Hey, Tori Rivers, welcome in. Welcome in. They're all up to something at the moment. Right, Eliza. Okay, we're going to give her some better glasses. I really don't like this hair they gave Eliza. Do you think she's worthy of some CC hair? I don't know. Actually, have we looked at... I fall into this trap of going straight to CC. Let's see if we've got anything that EA has given us new wise. She is... I love her. I think she's misunderstood. Let's see if we've got any new hairs. When did we get this one? That's Batu. I didn't know that about that one, guys. No. I know I'm going to go to CC hair because I want to give her a nice makeover. Not that I'm giving anyone else horrible makeovers, but... And I'm still thinking about actually just making them a baby in Kaz and giving them a baby. Wasn't there something recently where they had a little boy? Bob and Eliza. Baby. It was somewhere in some lore. Iggy Pancakes, that was it. Iggy Pancakes. So Iggy Pancakes is a pre-made sim and the first toddler to be uploaded into the gallery by Maxis. He's the son of Bob and Eliza Pancake. However, as he exists only in the gallery, his existence can be considered non-canon to players who did not download him. Iggy's biography implies that he might have saved their rocky relationship. I'm loving this. We need an Iggy Pancakes, guys. We need Iggy, don't we? I think we need Iggy Pancake. We'll download him from the gallery. What do you think? I think that because I want Bob and Eliza to be happy. We do. We need Iggy Pancakes. We will get ourselves an Iggy Pancakes. What is this? No, guys, I don't think we're going to find a nice EA hair. Let's find something. Do you think she would still have like a short bobbish type of hair, or as we're playing Iggy, she maybe has a little bit longer hair, but then I don't think it's Eliza Pancakes. I want it to be a little bit more glam. I think short is hair. Yeah, me too. I think if we change her too much, it's not going to look like... Ooh. 2026, Bob. Yeah, Eliza 2.0. I'm quite excited about getting Iggy in here now. I think this is going to be lovely. Do they have a nursery set up in their house? Because I don't really want to change their house. Oh, Eliza with a fringe. I quite like this one. Her mum era. Okay, let's sort her eyebrows out. And I'm going to give her some glasses as well. Why are her eyebrows so high? Oh, you can sort that out. So, do you think we should do like a save file? This is going to take forever. I'm not going to lie. And we're not going to do it every single stream. But we could just do one world at a time. And not cluttery. We won't put in CC builds. We'll do like DC free builds. And then I can maybe upload it on my Patreon. When we finish a world, we do it like world by world. Be nice to do something together. I want her to have... Yeah. I like her green eyes. As I say, I want to keep them pretty similar to... These eyes look better, I think. And we'll give her some CC freckles. Look, she looks 100% better already. And we give her some fuller lips, I think. Then it might be nice for you guys if we kind of create the world and then we can all maybe just see what our Sims are up to. We'll give them connections and stuff like that. Yeah, I think they do have that. We'll check the house out. I quite like the house that EA gave them. I'm not gonna lie. I think when I did the I need ones that don't clash with her glasses. I don't think she's going to be an earring kind of girl. When I did the video for lots I use for Willow Creek, I don't mind her nose either. I didn't change the Pancakes house because I quite like it. If I'm honest, I think they did a good job with. I didn't like the Spencer Kim Lewis house. We might need to move them somewhere different because I would like to put in a cemetery here. These freckles are not bad, but we're going to give her. See, I think she looks nice. I don't know why everyone doesn't like Eliza Pancake. I want to keep her skin quite pale as well because she is quite pale. She's super cute. I love her. I would love to play rotationally in like Willow Creek. So maybe do like, I don't know, 3-4 in-game days with the goths and then same with the pancakes and then go back in and see what they've all been up to. Right, let's change her freckles. And I must admit, my go-to when I'm feeling a little bit, I don't want to say overwhelmed, but when I'm not really feeling my Sims, I do like to go in and just play in Kaz for a bit or make a build or something. Well, they're quite sweet. Not too dark. Maybe give her this because I want to give her a defined nose. And we'll find her some freckles further down in another category. I don't think she needs lids. She's super pretty without too much. And then that also means that you guys don't have to download too much. But that kind of gives her an eyeliner kind of look. I like that. Use that very often. Okay. What do you think? I quite like her. I think she's super sweet. And she needs some glasses. Are we in athletic? Oh, let's hope that she's got everything on in normal. Yeah. And I do want to keep her with like a green top, because I think that is like iconic. And there is a pretty nice one. Oh, that's a new one. That's the... Oh, we can't change the body shape, can we? Because we haven't gone into the house. We'll do that. But it's not that bad, I don't think. Maybe give her a little bit more hippage. We'll go in a minute because I do want to check their house. I'm not sure if they've got a setup for Iggy. I know which top I want. I just need to find it. I like this, but I want like a bright green, and I don't think that green, mind you. I just see her as iconic with that green top. Do you guys? That one's quite sweet. We'll go in and have a look, Simsy Love, and see what they got. Oh, this one might be good. Oh, I quite like that one. I like this one. I don't mind her jeans either. They didn't do her too bad. Them ones of her. Can't imagine her. There we go. And we'll get her some purple. She's gonna have BC shoes. They were purple, aren't they? Right, has she got a wedding ring? Yeah, we'll give her a nice one though. Fingernails. Do you think? I think she'd have just like short fingernails, to be honest. Maybe just a French manicure, maybe. Just like that. And then a ring. Should we give her a nice one, or we'll give her a wedding set? I don't think she'd have anything super flashy, but I think she would have a nice set there. I'm really liking her. Now we want to play with the pancakes. So let's see what her aspirations. She's materialistic, and she's a mansion baron, business savvy. So maybe she would want to be a politician. Let's paint her toenails too. We just do some EA ones. For rings, I use to be honest, the rings that I use Glitterberry. Is it Glitterberry? I get all of my rings from the Sims Resource, and I think one of them is Fiona, but it shows up in your CC as Gilletta. And Glitterberry. Let me see if I can find them for you. Artist. They're featured artist. Okay? So Glitterberry Fly are the two that I use. Let me yeah, Glitterberry, and the other one I use is Gilletta. But it's Fiona. This one on Sims Resource. This one. Thank you, Toby. You're a star. Yeah, perfect. Same one. It's funny that how we have the same thing. I think Pitted Olive has some nice have a look at that one on the Sims Resource. They have some nice general jewelry, but all of my engagement rings and wedding bands come from those two that we linked. Right, let's do her formal. I knew she was going to have this dress. No, she's not having this. I don't think there's anything. It's very mumsy. I don't know if we saw that one. She is a mum now, I guess. You are welcome. You're most welcome, Rocky. I think she would have... Didn't know I had that on. Hey, Irish Dawn. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. How have you been? Quite like this one, actually. It was purple, so I want to try and keep purple. Don't mind doing green with her. But it was a purple dress. Well, this one's quite nice. It's quite... Oh, yeah, I like this one. Oh, the updates. Yeah, this one I held off a little bit longer, but so far it's not been too bad. She needs a different necklace. But yeah, not been too bad. I did go briefly into Whimsy today. Because obviously I wanted to check the infant thing. So I played a little bit in there. The only... I didn't really notice much difference. I'm not going to lie. But I don't think it was aggravating me as much, if that makes sense. I am putting some CC on her, guys. But you can play dress up when... Last time I lost it. Oh, yeah, you want to avoid that at all costs. I think I'd cry if my save file's corrupted. I do back them up pretty regularly, though. And then, like, have a clear out every now and again. Okay, like that. Kind of like the pancakes. I think she needs a little bit more booty. I've had save file corruptions. I think I've had I'm gonna touch everything wood because the very first one I had was my save file from like the day I created, like, when I bought The Sims 4. So it was like donkey's years old, had generations and generations. And that's when I got a save file corruption in that one, and I lost everything. That's when I narrowed down my mods and everything. And touch wood, I'm touching everything wood here. I haven't had many problems since then. Let me give her a different color leggings. You have 3 infants in one of your households. Have we seen this household, Rocky? Oh, Irish Dawn, that sucks. I hope you got it fixed. I do get why people get despondent when their saves and everything fail. We didn't put a skin on Eliza. I don't think she needs one though. We'll have a look at a skin for her in a minute. I don't think she needs one. Quite like this. I think it's super cute. Maybe green. Oh, it was yellow though, wasn't it? But we don't have to keep that. And maybe... Okay, it's got a dress. I don't like this necklace. What were they thinking? That's what I was going to say. Has anybody bought anything with Muller? I haven't even looked at that stuff. Let's give her a dress for a party. Muller, as it was. I haven't even looked at that stuff. And I've got it switched off, so I never actually look. Yeah, I refuse. Yeah, I must admit, I don't even think I've seen anything. As I say, I haven't looked at it, and apparently they update it. Is it every week? But there wasn't 3. I'm trying to think now, Rocky. Not a bad dress. This is high school years? I don't remember this. Do you guys? I like it. This is teaching me I need to look a little bit more at... That is actually super sweet. Okay, Eliza, you can rock some high school years. I don't know why, but I always think of party as like casual party. So when I'm playing My Sims, for instance, like Iris, she has an outfit like this, which is different for a party. And then she has like a little cocktail dress. And I'll tell you why I did it, because I did a lot of neighborhood potluck, and that class as a party. So they would like turn up to a neighborhood potluck at the park in their cocktail dresses and high heels, and it just seems really, really strange to me. So if you see me doing like a casual party outfit, it's for that reason. And then I would probably give them like another glam dress for clubs and stuff. So if you've ever wondered why I did that, I thought about this when I was doing it the other night. And it's because I do a lot of neighborhood potlucks. And I always remember with Alison's show, because we did it in every single town that we went to, didn't we? Every world we did, it was my thing, neighborhood potlucks. And Alice would turn up to the neighborhood potluck in her black cocktail dress and her high heels. I was like, okay. And I do kind of like it. See, this is you're getting the inner workings of my brain. I do kind of like it if I'm going to plan a party. Like, I like to go into Kaz and buy them something for the party. Does that make sense? Or am I just rambling? Yeah, I think it's nice to go and buy them something. So this will be her party. Yeah, I think it's really sweet. Like if it's a birthday party or something, you go in and give them a nice, or buy them a dress, or if Nico was taking her out on a date, then it would be nice to go in and get her a new dress for the day. That's why I really love the Charisi mod. I actually did it with Eve when I did do a little bit of recording with her. There is in the factory shop, there is like a little thrift shop that the Charisi thing means that you can buy an outfit from the rack. And I went and got her some maternity clothes. I just think it adds a little bit more realism to it than than if we just go in Kaz. I think as I say, I'm trying to keep this CC light for you guys. I'm loving Eliza pancakes. What did she get for? I don't think Eliza would wear this. We have a cute little summer dress for her. This one's I know what Toadie's up to in her game. What's everybody else up to? Hammy's having a bit of a break. Have you been doing some more townie makeovers, Rocky? How is this? Oh, I like that jacket. Where's that from? Oh, it's the new pack. Wait for your season to hurry up. It'll be so worth it though, because you'll have like formed friendships and got to know the Sims. Working currently and working on a camper build. Oh, love it. Yeah, I do. I thought this jacket, because it's a mix of the colours that we've been. We'll go through and have a look at the different colours. Camper build. Oh, so exciting. I'm going to work on the Notion spreadsheet. I've got a list of things to do this week. And I'm going to get better at doing my Patreon and putting things on there. Toby is sitting there going, thank goodness I don't have to keep nagging her anymore. I promise I'll do it. I love this jacket. What did it come with? I've heard this is a bug, that it's not jumping to what you actually have on. There it is. I like the floral. Oh, that one's quite nice. Which one do you like? That one or the other one? Or this one or these? Thank you, Toby. Now this one. Okay, I think she's done. I really like her. Let's see if a skin is needed. I don't think so. I think she looks pretty sweet like that. And we're going to find Iggy, aren't we? And I don't know if anyone else's gallery's been playing up. Mine has been playing up. Like I'll go in and it's all fine like this. and then I go back in and it's awful. Thank you guys. I'll upload them again. We can do that now because I'm online now. So do we just look for Iggy, I guess? Yeah, I'll go in and it will be absolutely fine. And then I'll come back. I'll try and go back in again. And the wheel spins for ages and nothing happens. How are these maxi curated? Go on all of these. Iggy. Iggy pancakes and family. Iggy pancakes. Oh, this is... Really wanted the Maxis one. But it's not showing up on Maxi Curated. It's showing them here, but I don't want to replace it with this one. We might be able to merge and then delete them both out. Should have maybe done that. Let's see if we can merge. Then we can delete these two out. Have we done these two? I gave Bob Pancakes a Sims t-shirt. Yep. And this one. I'm gonna delete her. And then we should be left with Iggy. Oh, he's pretty cute. He's a father and mother. And he's a charmer. Oh, I like that for Iggy. He's pretty cute. He is cute, right? Little Iggy pancakes. Hey, Nina, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Sunday. I did this once before and I haven't done it in so long and it's been so nice. Like on Friday, I quite like this hair for Iggy, I'm not gonna lie. I did it on Friday just because Rhea stressed me out in Where Do I Belong? I don't know if Nina's caught up yet, and I just couldn't do another one. My one chilled Let's Play turned into a chaotic mess. He does look like Bob, right? I love him. I like these eyebrows though. Did you? Are you talking about Rhea, Nina? Did you manage to catch up? I don't want to change him too much. I'll just give him a little makeover. They're your spirit animal, Rhea or Eve. Ugh. Rhea did put me through the ringer. She- After she made herself into a burrito at the park, and then she just didn't stop, and then she got pregnant, and she wasn't very happy about it. I was like, well, what can I say? The thing is, I care about them so much. I was in the save, like, as soon as the stream ended, trying to make sure she was okay because I felt super bad for her. And then part of me was like, lady, I was trying to help you out and you just went crazy. Nordhaven is the place. Do we think Iggy would have glasses like Eliza? This. Oh. I got this. It was all fun and games until it wasn't. Big glasses. Let's have a look. I have got a glasses slider, so if they don't fit properly, we can move them up. Oh, look at his little face with glasses. I quite like these ones. Or these ones. These ones are pretty cute. He's these glasses, right? Little Liggy pancakes. I like these ones, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. But no, I don't think they're very... I don't know. I think I can slide them up if I can find the right place. I might need to take his hair off. I'm in the place for this glass slider. And then I always find it and I'm like, oh, that's where it is. You have to do it in detail mode. I quite like them sitting on the end of his nose though, I'm not gonna lie. No, that's his forehead. That moves them backwards and forwards. But you can't see his gorgeous little eyes. Maybe I'll just put the ones on because I'm having... Oh, there it is. See? How would you know that that is there? Oh my gosh, he's so sweet. Where's that hair again? Further down. No, not that one. It's too high. We're going straight past it. There we go. There it is. Yeah, that's the one. The one that Irish Dawn said. It's so good. It takes a bit to figure out where the exact right spot is, which is why I tend to make them bald. Look at him. I think he looks adorable. And I'm going to give him some freckles like his mum. Oh, I took you off his thing, did I? No. Look at his little chubby face. I love him.
You feel like summer days to me, warm, tender, sunny rays. I hope that we are meant to be. You say nothing at all when we meet, yet somehow I know your history. Oh, come what may, I'm ready. Picture frames left.
Okay. I'm going to give him some. Mind you, let's look at the clothes. I want to try and keep them, as I say, as CC free for you guys as possible. And then once they're in your game, you can, if you want them, of course, you can. Oh, look at this. I really should look more about this stuff. Oh my goodness. I am so guilty of just like scrolling straight down to my CC. I don't look at this stuff and I really should more. I'm going to give him this little doggy jumper. We may give them a dog as well. I feel like they would have a dog. A big dog. I like this one. Oh my goodness. Look at him. He's so sweet. I'm going to give him some Vans though. What about those jeans now? It's just so cute. Little jeans. He got cargos like his dad. Maybe not that jumper now. I'm thinking maybe a t-shirt. Maybe he wants to be just like his dad. Maybe something green. What's this one? Oh my goodness. Look, it's got a little cake. Pancakes and waffles, isn't it? Yeah, we could call him Waffle. Waffle. That's a good name. I like that. Got a little Superman cape, look. Oh dear. Why did you put him in a purple suit? This one, I love this one. Green like his mama, maybe. Oh, look, there's a dinosaur. Oh, there's a Christmas one. Flippers. Where's his glasses? Oh, we didn't put his glasses on everything. Hang on, let's do that. And then we can take them off for his sleepwear. I'm thinking a little shirt. I'm interested to see if these have got different. Oh, this one's a teddy bear and a fox. This came with Cottage Living. Did you guys know this? Look at it. It's the cutest thing. Might have to put this on it is every day. He can have this for his party outfit. Got some little trousers.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you.
I did the Spencer Kim Lewis's on Friday and the Goths. That's it. So Pancakes is the first ones tonight, and then we're going to do the BFFs. We'll add the summer holidays to the calendar, and then we said we're going to give Bob a restaurant in town. And we're going to give Eliza a career. I might make her a politician, actually. But yeah, they're the only ones I've done. Oh, these ones are sweet. Oh, but I like these ones. Did they have an all-in-one? Because, yeah, like this, maybe. One is cuter, maybe. This one, 100%. Look at this. Love it. I'm quite enjoying looking at the EA stuff. As I say, if you want to put them in your game, it'll be really fun to see what you dress them up in. I never realized this was here because again I didn't look. And when I did my my mystical motherhood, I missed this when I had my little werewolf baby. Gosh, that was so long ago. Oh, look at this. Little duck. Yeah, mystical motherhood is really good fun if you want to just have loads of babies and play with the colts. Honestly, I haven't looked at these for ages, and I'm so glad I'm doing this because I'm seeing loads of stuff that I just didn't know I had. Look at feet. I love him. I just love him. And this is going to make it all better for Eliza and Bob. So this is Bob. I don't know if you saw him, Nina. As I said, I did Mystical Motherhood, and that was actually super fun. I had some really cute babies. And I got to play a little bit with the colts, which I never do. Even though some of them are a bit icky, but... So here is our Bob. And here is our Eliza. Love them. Do we want to give them a dog? Nina, hey Bob. Oh, thank you for sending that. I'm super tempted to do that with Bella. I think we need some pets. So I'm going to say, yeah, we're going to give them a dog. What kind of dog? A big dog or... Oh, look at this. Bob pancakes. Big dog, I think. Pets. Dogs. So they can either have a golden retriever, a small dog, yeah, maybe. Let's see what we've got, and we can pick something. These are all pretty big. I do like pug owned. Oh, I hope the gallery doesn't start playing up. A bulldog. Oh gosh, that would be a good idea. Let's see if there is a bulldog. As grumpy looking as Bob pancakes. Let's go to this. Look at this one. Are we going to call it Waffle, I think? Oh, look at him. It's a puppy dog. He's pretty cute. I'm surprised Pughound hasn't made a... Or it could be a pug. People are so clever on the gallery. Let's have a look what Pughound's made. Let's see if we can make a American Bulldog. Is there a difference? I think of an English Bulldog. Have a look at Pughound and see what they've got. Or a pug. I know Pughound will have a pug. I'm sure she will because obviously they have. A French Bulldog. How about that? That's like a combination. Little French Bulldog. Look at it. What is this one? A French Bulldog named Jasmine, but we're going to call it Waffle. What do you think, guys? That's kind of a mix, isn't it, between a Bulldog and a Pug? And it's small. Hey, Tiffany, welcome in, welcome in. American is bigger than an English. Ah. Oh, look. And we're going to call this Waffle. Waffle pancakes. And it's lazy, a couch potato, like Bob. And oh my gosh, it's meant to be Bob's dog look. He's a glutton and stubborn. It fits, and I'm gonna get it fixed. Yeah, it's super cute. Okay, we'll get it fixed because I don't think they cope with puppies. Look, this is Waffle. If you guys ever want pets for your Sims, I always. Sorry, I just put my jumper on. I always get them from Pughound. Right, let's give Waffle a collar. And she's a pretty princess. There we go. Okay, this is our new improved pancake family. Let me save them. And I'll shoot them up on the gallery as well now. Oh, look, he looks super happy with little Liggy. We need to go into the house because... But black, so cute. Yeah, it is super cute. Look at this little towel. We'll go into the house because I want to give hey Gigi, welcome in, welcome in. So we have our pancake family. We're gonna go into the house because I want to make sure we got all the stuff for Iggy and for Waffle. And this might be my equivalent of a forever save because I was in here today and I really want to play a few things out here. Take that all off. Let's start up there. So let me show you. This is our Bob Pancakes GG. Yes, I saw Tiffany. I can't remember who it was. I think it was maybe Nina or whoever told me about Anna Sims mods. I have pretty much all of them now. Is the pet insurance one still in early access though? I can't remember. Oh, we didn't fix this about toddlers. And here is Eliza. And we put in Iggy Pancakes from the gallery. And they have a little dog here called Waffle. You did after the preschool. I love the preschool one. I love ringing up and seeing how they're getting on. So we need, looks like we need to get some bits for Waffle. And we'll just check if they have. Yeah, they actually do have a crib, but they have boxes and stuff in here. But at least he can sleep. Oh, maybe did I get it then? Let me check. I updated yesterday and I downloaded quite a few things from her. Let me have a look. Anna Sims. So from Anna Sims, I have Girls Talk, Guys Talk, Naughty or Nice, Parents Day. I do have pet health insurance. Yep, I did get it. Pregnancy Talk, Ready or Not, Tiny Tots app, and Wedding Anniversary. I think that's all of them, right? No, I didn't redo the house. This is the house that EA gave them, which is a pretty nice house, actually. I actually left this one in my video. So they have everything they need. We just need to get some pet bowls. And a bed, maybe. Yeah, I think we were talking, weren't we? Because I was saying I took out that So Geordie mods. I think I took those out. Where should we put this? We'll just put this here. And we'll get a bed. Just so I know that they're looked off. Yeah, but she can have a little pink. Tiny coffee cups just dropped a mod and you can check on your Sims by knocking on the door. Oh! Link that one in Discord. I'd be interested. Okay, so yeah, this house is pretty nice that they gave the pancakes. It has a basement as well, from what I remember. Bob's kind of man cave. So our pancakes are all in. I'm just going to give Eliza a job. I think, does Bob have a job? I can't remember. Yeah, he's in the culinary career, but we're going to get him a restaurant. So later on, we're going to put in a restaurant for Bob, and Eliza doesn't have a job, so she can join a crew. Fabulous, fabulous. Thank you so much, Tiffany. I love looking. Well, mod status, what's up? Just updated. One more kayaker. I don't have any from that. I've seen it come up a few times. So I want to put Eliza in the politician career. Perfect. Good stuff. So our pancakes are done. The toddler, they obviously didn't fix that. Okay, BFFs next. That's all that's here, isn't it? BFFs are the last ones. When you play the BFFs, who do you put Travis with? Do you put him with Summer or Liberty? This has been fatal. This was just something to do that would make my life easier in my other saves, and now I'm obsessed and I want to play with all of the EA characters. I think that Tumblr just made me want to do it. Like when they went and saw Sophia Bergerson. Is it Sophia? She was a pop star. Oh, I love my loading screens too. I need to add a whimsy one to it. You put him with you. I hope you changed the yellow hair. This was the only blonde hair we had at one point. Just this colour. Maybe this one? Remember playing with them? I do like them. I kind of like Summer. When I did actually play with them, I actually made all their parents, and I made Travis come from Henford on Bagley. I probably got them actually in my gallery. Let's have a look. He used to be my son's boyfriend, and they eventually got married and had 5 kids. I did try and do this once. I went all out and I was gonna play like an actual thing. Oh, maybe I don't. Oh, include custom content. So I actually went all out and I made, you can see how long ago it was because there's some CC missing. So Travis came from Henford on Bagley and he had an older sister and an older brother. And then I made this is Liberty's mum and dad and her older brother. And I think I did the same with Summer Holiday. Yeah, I did. And her mum was a global superstar. And her dad was like an author. And she had a younger teen brother. Oh, here, look, I even wrote the description. Lucas and Vivian have a perfect but strained marriage. They love each other, but their demanding careers often take precedence, leaving little time for family connection. They often push Summer to join them in the spotlight, which creates tension as she yearns for a more down-to-earth life. Jakey is the more relaxed and rebellious member of the Holiday family. He's still in high school, but he is already gaining attention for his digital artwork. I had a whole thing that I wanted to do. I was gonna play with the BFF household. So I redid them all. No, she is a young adult. They were all young. Were they teens? I don't know. We could probably have a look. But no, I think she maybe was a teen. I can't remember. No, I think she may have been a young adult. But this is her dad. And I actually did it with genetics. So he's a teen. I know for sure he's a teen. No, she's a young adult. God, this was ages ago. Yeah, 2024, look, when I was doing this. I think you just go ahead and do that rotation. It was, and I think I was doing it so that they all kind of came from somewhere. Did I do a thing for the Lees? But I really wanted to play Summer Holiday. It was 2024 I did this. Oh, you you missed Iggy. I'll show you Iggy in a sec. But I was just saying, I had this thing. Look, it was when I was playing this. I didn't do a biography for the others, I don't think. This was when I first came back and I didn't know what to do. So I did this. So what I was saying, Toby, is I really wanted to do like rotational gameplay in Willow Creek. So instead of just making over the BFFs, I actually went in and made like all their families. So the Scott family, so this is Travis's dad and his mom, and he's got an older sister and an older brother who's like, he's a goofball and active. And they came from Henford on Bagley, and this was Travis. And then I did these. This is Summer's parents. This is her dad. This is her mom. This is her brother. This is Summer. And she comes from Del Sol Valley. And I actually wrote like a little biography for them. I'll paste it to you because I've just read it out, Toby. So I'll DM you with it. And I had this big plan of what I was going to do. So that's the story I made up for Summer. Yeah, I really did. And I'm actually tempted now to put these in and then maybe give them a makeover. Or we could do the same thing maybe later on down the line. But they all came from somewhere and I was going to see how it played out. And that was it. They'd all met each other in uni and then they'd got a house in Willow Creek. And Summer didn't like going back to her parents. But we'll make over Travis now. And if we decide to do that, I can split them up in. Maybe we could put the BFF household at uni, like in Brichester. Because I always feel they don't belong in Willow Creek since we've got so many more worlds. Maybe we could put them all in uni at Brichester. In one of the dorms. Because I think they've all got jobs and it just didn't make sense to me. Or they don't have jobs. I think, isn't Summer Holiday in the culinary career? And Liberty Lee is a scientist. Hey, Sassy, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, we can make them all college students. And then we could get to know them a little bit more. So we could stick them all in a dorm. And they could have, because I always see this household as that kind of age. I don't see them as like young adults with jobs. And I remember, I think that's what I was actually going to do, because it made no sense to me that Liberty was like an astronaut and all of that stuff. Okay, we'll do that. We're actually making a save file here now, guys. This is no longer just tiny makeovers. But it's fun and I'm enjoying it. So we'll do that. We'll move them to Britechester. We can maybe just plop them in a house over there and free up the space in Willow Creek. Now I want to play university with these. And I tell you who else we're going to put in uni. We're going to put in, is it Sophia Bergerson? All of the, we're going to age her up. She's not going to be a teen. She's going to be a young adult. So have a think of all the characters that you can see going to university with these guys. Because I always think as well, Sophia as a teen doesn't really work, but it works as a young adult. And she's left home. Right, let's change his hair. We got a whole new Let's Play happening just because we're doing makeovers. No. And I always see him as like messy hair. So we can put him in. And I quite like, I've got their seems a waste to not use their families. That was it. I did start it, and Travis is like, his family is super close and they're like the proper homely family. And Summer used to love going over to their house because it was like more down to earth. I do get attached. I do. I can't help it. I love it. I love this kind of messy hair. This is uni hair. Wait till you see Iggy. He's super cute. Let's give you some lippage. And the thing is, we can use the parents, because I did it with genetics. And we're not really changing his genetics. I'm going off this at the moment. So who do you put Travis with? I think I had one and he went off with someone like completely random. It was neither Summer nor Liberty. $22 sliders. That's amazing. How many did you have before? You had like tons. I am super proud of you. 100% proud of you, Gigi. I can't remember how many you said before, but it was like a crazy amount. 80, that was it. Goodness me. Could see him having like long eyelashes, but not super long. It was a lot, right? On eyes category. Yeah. I could probably do with a bit of a clear out with that. I just realized what I did. I'm probably going to CC this household. This always amazes me. Just a few simple changes can make these Sims just look so different. The thing is as well with you, I'm always tempted, yeah, well, I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I'm always tempted to like completely make them over and make them look completely different. And then I just think, I don't know, they're meant to look like this. I mean, some you see like Eliza's hair and stuff and you're like, yeah, she deserves a lot better than that. But actually quite excited now about putting them in university. You've lost me, guys. No, we must do Eve before we do anything else. Eve needs to have that baby. And I'm so excited to show you Newcrest. Well, I think I did show you once on stream, but I've done so much stuff to Newcrest. I need to get in there and play the story out. But then, you know, it doesn't hurt sometimes to jump in here and just chill. I think, like we said, we all get a little bit like this. Here we go. Oh, he does look good, right? Is that the right color blonde for him? I don't want to give him like platinum. And I'm really trying not to put too much stuff on that you guys might not have. To see him like what is he? He's a geek, isn't he? He's a geek and a computer whiz. If you got better hair for him. Right color, perfect color. No, that's a bit too... No, I think I might have already put the perfect hair on him and now I'm just... No. Because I wanted... That was from what I remember of what I did with him before. I need to find that hair I had before. I wanted him to go and be like geeky because he comes from Henford on Bagley and he's like lived on the farm and then like have a proper glow up. Is that the one I had? I think it was, wasn't it? Oh no, maybe it wasn't. Yeah, this one. So a little bit. So maybe he like, I don't know, starts working out. But we're going to keep him in the same kind of thing. I think a jumper and maybe jeans. I might give him CC. Oh, I quite like this though. He can have some jeans. I give him some CC jeans. I think we've all got Dart, haven't we? And then those Vans that are untied. These are. Yeah, I kind of like him. I don't want him to look too grown up. In my mind, I saw this household. I always saw it as like 18-year-olds. And then I think he'd have a Sunday like church suit. Speaking of church, my little grandson went to church today for the first time, and apparently he absolutely loved it. And he was a good boy. I can imagine him having like a suit that he's always had, like for weddings and stuff. Well, this is the old man one, right? They're from the old kit. I can imagine him having something like dorky that his mum made him have. He sat on my mum's lap the whole way, and they said he was just absolutely fascinated by everything. He's a little star. Yeah, something like this that he had for like a wedding. We'll give him some shoes. Or his prom, like this is his prom suit. And then as he gets a job and does other things, gets a more smart look. The spenders of the bow. Yeah. Can imagine him. So this is see, I see him kind of wearing something like this because I just see him like he's always been in his bedroom playing his video games, and this is not too bad. Sleep. Maybe a different t-shirt. Now I want to do a dorm in. Oh god, we could have really gone down a rabbit hole with all of this, couldn't we? There we go. Party. I can see him just having a t-shirt of some sort. Going for a t-shirt. You got I'm sure there is in Dart like a cardigan. Yeah, I didn't imagine it. He can maybe have his dark jeans again. This is what he thinks is cool. He needs some muscle on him. Yeah, maybe. Maybe he does that when he gets to uni. He gets involved in like the clubs in uni. Because he is, at the end of the day, he's a geek and a gamer. So I don't think the gym's for him. But when he gets to uni, you know, who knows? He might go to the gym. Can you imagine a really fit, muscly Travis Scott? But for now, he's a country boy going to university. Can broaden his shoulders a little bit. I don't think he'd wear this in hot weather. I can imagine him having cargo shorts and just a t-shirt. Sounds good. I had a lot of fun making like his parents and his brothers and sisters. But I want to do high school with the ones we got. Like Ash Harjo. I love doing that. When I did Where Do I Belong and I got to Copperdale, I actually played with the teens that were in that world, and they are really fun. Molly Prescott. Molly Prescott is a really, really interesting character. My sim actually really got on well with her, and I'd never looked at that house before. I've got in my mind who are going to be young adults. I think uni, the other one that I always get confused with, and when I made that household over, is, you know, you've got Akira in San Myshuno and Miko, is it? Got Miko. And they live with Darling Walsh. They're quite interesting if you play them. But we had Darling Walsh in there, and that's a teen, and that never really worked for me. So I made Darling Walsh a young adult. And they are actually super, super pretty. Okay. As I say, I want him to be a little bit geeky, and then we'll see how he gets on at uni. And we can always... I can imagine him having his coat from the farm. Honestly, the summer holiday, the house was so good. They had the big house in the gated community bit in Del Sol, and her brother was really funny because she used to get a lot of grief and he didn't. There we go. And There he is. So this is our Travis Scott from Henford on Bagley. And I don't know what he'll study at Brightchester, but we'll find something. Now, Liberty Lee, in my little story head, she actually was from Willow Creek. And I think her dad was a musician and her mum was an artist. So they don't know where she got her nerd brain from. Thank you, Hammy. And her brother was like he was in Mount Komorabi in the end, I think. Okay, she just needs... I want to keep her little roundish face. I think that suits her. But I want to give her some different eyes. No, it wasn't these ones I did. She deserves nicer freckles too. I think I did her. But yeah, her mum was an artist. Because I like them all to be a bit different. Like, different to their upbringing. So, like, one would think that Travis would do something, like, outdoorsy, and he ended up as a gamer. And Summer was expected to, like, do something like her mum and her dad, be famous. And they all kind of rebelled and did something different. I think sometimes you can become a little bit more attached if you make them over. But then everyone's different. Yeah, the problem is if you're gonna put a ton of townies in that you're not really playing, then you're right. With loads of CC townies, in my experience, in my game, it's a little bit heavy on the old game. So I just tend, I think you've seen me do it in some of my Let's Plays. I tend to try and keep townies without much CC, and then if I decide to play them, then I'll give them a makeover. I'm not hating her nose, to be honest. I think it just needs a little bit. We'll give her nice freckles. What kind of hair do you think she'd have? I really want to use like one of the hairs that I don't normally use. Like, let me show you a for instance. There is a really nice one with like something like this with these like two little buns at the top. Not this one in particular. I think I've got another one. I think it's Day Life. I'm going to keep her hair colour the same as it was that EA did. But I want to give her something like that I don't normally use. Something like this with like these cute little bun hairstyles that I don't ever put on my Sims. But I think she fits it. I see her as like, what is it where they have all of those like little cats and that kind of cutesy gamery type of girl, because they're gonna grow, they're gonna get to like uni and stuff, and they're all gonna get their own styles once they're a little bit older. But for now I think they're like 18. Am I making sense? I mean, not something like this, but got anything down the bottom? I know I was looking the other day and I found something and I thought, oh, that would suit. She is really cute. I do love her. That's why I can never work out like why she's an astronaut, right? Maybe bunches, like two pigtails. See, this hairstyle suits her, but that just reminds me too much of Molly now. Oh, that's pretty sweet. I can see her being still quite, I don't know what the word is. Let me change her skin. Let's do some face stuff while I think about her hair. That's exactly what I mean. But I don't know how you say that first word because I'm old. How do you say? You need to phonetically spell it out for me because I have no clue. Yeah, it's exactly what I was thinking of, Rivery. I just don't know how to say it. Look at Tony laughing. Somebody help me out. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's take it all off and then I'll do it again. What? Cover eye? Cover. Oh my goodness. Kawaii. Kawaii? Oh, this is funny. These streams just like I love these streams with you guys. Best way I can say it that Hawaii, but drop the H and say K. Kawaii. 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 Hmm. Interesting. Sammy got it. Yeah. Thank you so much. I think she's got braces. You still have, yeah, some people have braces right until there. Good night, Rocky. Sleep well. Sleep well. No problem. Take care, Rocky. Okay. No, that's too much. I kind of like her like she is. I'm going off skin. I'm going off skins with Townies because I think they changed them too much. She definitely wants freckles. Yeah. Me too. I think that all the time. She had freckles just across her nose, didn't she? These are not dark enough. That's too much. That's too much. And they got anything? We all learn something new. Give her some eyelashes. And then I see her being like quite minimalist as well. Funny, isn't it, how I get attached to The Sims? I hate this when lashes don't sit properly sometimes. You big. Gonna bug me this. I might have to change her eyes, but I don't really want to. The rings. Oh look, I don't see her wearing these lashes. I wonder if we can do it with this song always reminds me of Hazel. Did you put this in an intro, this song, Toby? I don't know why it reminds me of Hazel. I don't know why it just reminds me of Hazel every time I hear it. Okay. What do you think, guys? I think she still looks like Liberty, but Liberty 2.0 as we're calling her. I think she needs some bangs. Oh, that's cute. Oh, sorry if I jump scared you then. That a bit loud. But I think she needs some bangs. I need to find them. I found them the other day. I know where they are. They're on the body. I don't know though. You give her some colour in her hair. Oh, she could have like two-tone hair. I had these. This is kind of cute. Maybe when she gets to uni. But I like this hair on her. I'm going to keep this one. You got it on everything? No. And I never understood this formal outfit. Did you guys understand this formal outfit? Shows you what we had at the beginning. Okay. I love her. Right, let's do... Base game was really bad. I was saying we only had that Travis's hair, that yellow was the only one that we had. No, I think she's good. Minimal, she's gonna be minimal. And the old, was it the old Spencer Kim Lewis house actually had a place that was a pool was supposed to be. We didn't have pools, so it was just like a big concrete block in the garden. What do you think? I kind of like her. Okay. Yeah, some of these bracelets are lovely, but they clash with hairs. Don't know if you found that. What do you think? Hey Mel, welcome in, welcome in. I need a quick be right back. Let me know what you think if I'm going down the right way. Going back. I love it. Right, let's fix those other outfits. Oh dear Lord. Formal. What would she wear for formal? Where do you find these emotes, Ruby? Maybe a trouser suit for formal. Let me see what I got. It was yellow, right? But I think yellow's not really her colour. Purple. I know this has pants. Okay, we can maybe give her a hat for her workout. What, maybe one that sits properly on her head. I can imagine her having to figure what unis they're gonna go to. I can't remember. I always have to Google that. Do you guys have to Google which universities do which? Every time. I always do. I always forget which one is like distinguished degree, and I don't know why they did that, to be honest. Oxbury. And I think, I don't know what Summer would do. She's in the culinary career, but I don't see her doing that. Maybe she would. Celebrity chef. Why? I don't think I think I may have once. But I actually don't know if I completed it. Now I'm thinking about it. I always do Bright Chester. I don't know why.
Last rodeo written on my back window. I've never tried this before. I met you. Here we go into the wideness unknown. You seem to shift what I thought that I knew. Kaleidoscope, both of us changing our pattern with every spin.
I think she'd go Foxbury as well because she is the same thing. No brain. Kind of like that. Different. Okay, that's Liberty. Do you like? You love her winter. It's super cool, right? I might actually give her, actually, come to think of that. That's better. It's lovely. If you do need to know the CC, if you guys want it, I can tell you. This is backtrack. All of this is backtrack. Same outfit. Okay, last one. Summer. Oh dear. Right. Kind of want to keep her with a braid, but I'm not sure. I think I need to change her face first. Okay, let's change her face first. She is, bless her. Okay. Let's do this. I see her coming from Delso, so I want her to be a bit more tan. Evil Summer. Funny how you can find these for the first time on some Sims and others it takes.
Thinking back to all I loved and lost. My heart is full
E9
and
not work.
aching strong. So I'll throw another load
Plenty thick. All these brows and you can't find one. Okay. I need them all, even though I use the same ones like over and over and over again. It's the same with you made me choke. I will go through one day and sort out what I don't use. I say, and I never do. Time to hydrate, yeah. Yeah. Toby's trying to kill me. Okay. I want head chin that point. But it is summer, I guess. Right, let's try and figure out a hairstyle. she walk in the fire? Can she run in the rain? Can she make it up the mountainside? Can she make it down again? I have often wondered if she'll go and jump the fence. Will she keep on moving onward or stay in what could have been? Will she keep on moving onward or stay in what could have been? This song again. It's like my playlist is asking you what's happened to Hazel. I have it on random as well. So it's randomized playlist. Yep. We miss Hazel. You left us on a cliffhanger. Kind of like her with curly hair, I'm not gonna lie. Thanks, Tiffany. Thank you very much. Ooh, that one's nice. That's Iris's hair, though. Why do I do that? It's not Iris's hair. Just saying, nice intro with this song. Hazel sitting, looking out the window, touching her belly. How do I find them in Build By? I have better Build By now. Thanks, Tiffany. I didn't have better Build By until recently. I took Tool out, but I never took better Build By out. You closed your... You just closed... Oh. Did you lose a lot? After what? I love her too. I just need to find the right hair. I like these super long ones on her. I don't know why. Look at this one. Where did I get that from? Oh, we could go. Where is it? No. I like the other one. Where did I just... This is the problem when you got too much CC. Before CC, oh, that one's nice. I wanted to have like really long hair. I quite like this one, actually. I think she'd be platinum blonde as well. Can you make her forehead smaller? I can? What's wrong with her forehead? I think that... I was actually going to give her bangs. I wasn't sure. I like this hair. But I know what I want. I don't know whether to give her. Maybe I'll let you guys decide. Straight hair or like with a curl in it. Ooh, that's bouffant. Oh look, I should have given that one too. See, I think she looks better with a fringe. Do you guys? Do you think she looks better with a fringe or not? Yeah, it's nice. I think there's a time and a place for a bouffant. I keep thinking I want to do like a 60s kind of save. I don't know why. I kind of like her with like a wave in her hair. I'm not sure. That one's quite nice. I want to try and keep them how they look. I can't believe how pretty she actually is. She is super pretty. Some holiday. I think she's always been someone that we go to. See, why does that suit her? She should be a farmer. This really suits her. Her face needs to come in a little. Yeah, and she was, didn't she? She has a I think the reason is, look, she's active, which is why she has like this. We could just give her Iris's hair. Is she gonna meet Iris? I like this one. I just don't like the color that it comes out. We're gonna be here forever with Summer Holidays hair. And keep going back to this one. Right. I'm gonna do this one, and then if you guys don't like it, you can change it if you want to download it. But I just quite like this one. I think it's, I might change it again in a minute, but let's just do her some clothes. So she is active. I want to give her some more shape. Yeah, me too. I think I'm too picky. That's the problem. I'm way too picky. Let's take these off. Sorry, Summer. Okay. Toby knows what I'm doing. I'm looking at clothes and then I'm like looking up at her hair. So I want to try and keep her in blues. Oh, that's super pretty. But I want to try and keep her to how she was. Baked pasta. Oh, that sounds yummy. I'm gonna give her jeans. It sounds really lovely, baked pasta. It's so funny that you're cooking just about as I'm going to bed. I have to remember that they're going to uni. They are not like... Oh, this is... I haven't used this for ages. I want to try and keep her in blue and white because she was in blue and white. Maybe she can just wear a sweatshirt. She's active. So maybe something sporty. That's kind of like what she had on before, but some jeans. And I'm gonna put her in like casual shoes. Not sure about that top yet, but get there. And she's gonna be a like short jeans. And she actually had I can imagine her indeed. Thank you guys, thank you. I kind of love her actually. I don't want to change her too much. I mean, this we obviously need to change because she looks like she's a lot older than she actually is. Let's get this makeup off. I'm going to do her makeup next and then move it across. Actually, let's do that first. Okay, let's finish her facial. We didn't even finish that because I got distracted with hair. Nope, too harsh. And her nose. I think her nose is okay. I don't want to. I know it sounds like really crazy. We got all this CC. We can do a load of changes to her, but I want it to still look like summer holiday. Did you see I hadn't even put any skin details on her? Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh my gosh, that sounds awful. That's right. Sometimes you don't notice it, but when it's the summer ones that I always noticed, the summer and the winter, it just looks so bad. I was thinking that, you know, I was saying to you about my sister, and I was gonna tell her to use like one of the cheats, and then I was like, we're not getting into mods at this stage. Not when all her stuff's disappearing. Funniest conversation I've had with my sister in a while. Oh gosh, I don't even. It was funny though. I'm still not sure on this hair. I might change it, but I'll upload it like this. Oh gosh. The more I think about it though, the more I can't understand what she did. There we go. I might change the hair, but I'll upload her like this. I'm going to have a proper hunt tomorrow, but it is nearly 12 o'clock. So I'm going to be heading off in a minute. But I like her. Had some nice comments about that video actually. People have reached out and said that it's helped a lot and made it a bit easier for them to understand how to do it. So that's always nice, because if I can help. So we have Travis. And Liberty. I think they all still look like the characters they're supposed to be. And Summer. As I say, I'm not happy with the hair, but I will figure it out. And if you put them in your games, then do show me what you do so I can. But I will shoot that up to the gallery now. And if you are stuck for CC, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you for hanging out with me again for a lovely chill Sunday. Oh, I'm super pleased with them actually. I've redone these quite a few times. Making them look completely different and then trying to keep their style. So I'm really pleased with this household actually. Thank you so much guys for hanging out with me again. And I'll see you in the week. We need to think what streams we want to do. We'll do some gameplay. We got beginner's drama to do. We must start that. I'm really looking forward to starting that one. But with that being said, I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much, guys. See you soon.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Could be 20 minutes.